let's just have a reminder of how David Weir was beaten by Marcel Brou and dominating women's champion. Just a little video to remind you. Tatiana just go on and on. Was this a more conclusive victory than a year ago for you? You broke the course record, and it was your own course record, but did it just feel more dominant?
Especially after coming after the Paralympic Games in Sochi, I was really unsure how I was going to do and how strong I felt, and so I had to really stay relaxed and just remember to try to stay in on the down and to climb as hard as I can up, and some of the wind factor plays in my favor today. And it was a really exciting win for me. Just this year's already been pretty emotional, and just taking London and winning London was just unbelievable as well. It's just a great start to the track season.
Would you come back and try and make it a hat trick next year?
I would love to. I mean, I love London and coming back, and the amount of support that we get, it's absolutely thrilling to come back.
Marcel, you have had a very busy week. Last Sunday, you were winning Paris. Now you're winning London. How do you manage to do that, to have the energy to win two such big races?
Yeah, for me it was good because I went home between Paris and London. So I had a good time at home, a good recovery, relax. Yeah, it was good for me.
It was a very close finish. Coming down the home straight, did you think you always had the advantage over David Weir?
No, I didn't think like that. I just was keep pushing as fast as I could. So maybe it was an advantage to be in front, leading around the corner. So maybe that was an advantage, but finally I just did a sprint.
You and David and the other wheelchair racers, you have been racing each other for quite a few years, but do you expect, you're still a young man, to be racing David, perhaps Rio, Olympics, Paralympics, and for many years to come?
Yeah, I'm really happy that he continues his career, that did not stop after London Paralympics. I'm really happy to hear that he wants to go to Rio. So I love to compete against him. Yeah, he's a good athlete, and it's a big challenge always with him.
Well, I'm sure you have some questions about this big challenge. Let's go to our microphones. There'll also be a chance to talk for our athletes individually after this main press conference. Any questions on the day? Just wondering, in terms of conditions, what were they like? They seemed for, I don't know if it was good conditions, but for you, we talked about the wind, Tatiana, but was that a problem with all the race, or just for a little while?
The conditions were absolutely perfect today. The part that I was nervous about was we had a slight tail on the down, so you really had to get into the pack fast and stay in as much as you can. And then we had a little bit of a headwind going up, and that's where our pack broke away. So it was me, Manuel, and Mocapo for until mile 13, until that bridge. And so that can play a little bit of favor for strength-wise. But the weather was absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and sunny, and I loved warm weather. I love warm weather.
What about you, Marcel?
Conditions today, the were really good. The temperature was good. The wind was not that much wind. Sometimes there is some headwind, but it was not that much. And we could change the lead.
You've done 2 marathons in successive weekends. Are you going to be going to Boston as well?
Yes.
So you're going for a hat trick of marathons. Now, is Boston, of course, very different to London. Do you feel you have the chance of winning there as well?
I don't know. Yeah, it is a big difference. Of course, it's many downhill and uphill. I don't know if I have a chance. Well, I think I'm in a good shape, but we will see.
And Tatiana, what about you?
Yeah, we're going to Boston as well.
So you're going for 2 in a row.
Yeah.
Okay, look, we have a busy day and I think so. Lots of questions, sorry.
Sorry, Tatiana, I was just saying, you said before about you hadn't prepared that much this year because of Sochi. When did your preparations for that actually start? And bearing that in mind, were you surprised how far you beat the field by?
So I had to put my racing chair away after the New York Marathon to train for Sochi. But as I was training, 2 hours to 4 hours a day on the snow, I was also lifting, and that lifting really, I specifically did for track to keep my body in shape and to keep those muscles so they wouldn't be gone for, as I was continuing to train for cross-country skiing. I got in my chair about 3 weeks ago again, and it was the hardest transition coming from a sit ski to a racing chair. My back was in a lot of pain, and my arms were pretty sore. Because in cross-country skiing, it's a lot of core work, and your arms are just there to hold the poles. And so that was a really hard transition, but I did a lot of volume work 2 weeks ago, and put in a lot of miles, around 200 miles in that 1 week to build up my distance again. And so it was a really hard transition, but by the 2nd week, it was, I was able to pick it up. But I think training in Colorado with the altitude really helped to build my endurance and kept me in the shape of a different way. It was transitioned really nicely for the road racing. But I was really worried because I knew a lot of the athletes had been in Australia training and been on the roads and on the track, and so I was quite worried that if I hadn't done enough for it.
Any more questions? If not, of course we've got the chance as we break up to talk to Tatiana and Marcel individually. Thank you very much, Tatiana.